Hi everyone, it's Emma from Brayford Numbers here, and this week's Tips and Tricks Tuesday comes from Cam Wheels from On Grapevine, and he simply says to make your business look more established, you need to be thinking about giving people exactly what they want. So without further ado, I'll let Cam explain a little bit further.
Yeah, so as Emma said, my name's Cam, and I run two businesses. One being a clothing and lifestyle brand called How London, and the second being a digital marketing consultancy called On Grapevine.
Okay, amazing. So this month's theme for tips and tricks is how to make your business look a bit more established when you're starting out. Can you explain to me how you did that with How, in particular, Instagram?
So How now is just over 2 years old, I'd say, and we've amassed a nice following of 124,000 followers on Instagram.
Crazy.
And yeah, I know it's been mental, but like how we did that in the beginning. We curated lots of people's content. We basically figured out what people were liking and wanting, and we gave it to them. We reached out to people that didn't have a following and said, "Hey, we'd like to feature you, put you on our brand page," and it just grew and grew from there. I mean, then Instagram featured us, and we became a brand to follow. Then we've been on several online publications. We're about to do some sort of partnership with Red Bull, and yeah, so just from an Instagram page, we've managed to sell products all over the world. Just had stuff go out to Finland this morning, and New Jersey, and Melbourne. I think had three go out this morning, so that's kind of cool. You wake up in the morning and you've made a few sales.
Yeah, shipping around the world.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, and it also it started with something that somebody told me once, and I never really quite got it till really recently. And it's being in business and having a product or service. It's about the market. It's not about the marketing. So if you've got a product or service, you need to make sure that the market's right, the right fit, because if the market's right, then the marketing doesn't have to be very good. All it has to be is literally you just putting your product or service in front of that market.
Totally get you.
If the market isn't quite ready for the product or isn't right for the product, you've got to have so much money, budgeting, time, effort to be able to convince this market or educate the market that that's what they need or want.
Cool.
So I've kind of found that someone told me that a long time ago, and it's really only taken me 2 years to figure that out, how true it is. And that's exactly the same with how I do the business to business digital marketing consultancy. It's getting to know that business and figuring out what content people are looking for, creating that content, and then putting it out.
Getting your products in front of them and on the back of that is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay.
Right? So there's no point in there's people say, oh, you need a blog, you need this. Well, you need all these media platforms. You don't really. Well, you do. You don't need them all. What you really want to do is find one platform that works for your business and your audience is on. Do some research, find out what the customers are searching for, what problems they have, create content around that, and then put it out there and send it to people and say, hey, I saw you write this question on a forum. I went away, did some research, created this post, or I've made this video, or I've made this infographic. Help you with this problem. I'd love to share it with you. Share it with them. Then they will share it with other people. They'll share it on Reddit. They'll share it on Twitter. They'll share it on Facebook. And then you have not wasted time blogging for blogging's sake or creating content for content's sake. You've actually created a piece of content that is gonna have very set deliverables. You can then say, okay, well, from this piece of content, I've engaged with 100 people, and of those 100 people, I've managed to get 10 leads. From that 10 leads, I've managed to get one sale. And then you really do have a measurable return on your investment on creating content. What lots of SMEs and other businesses do at the moment is they just think, everybody's doing that, we need to do that. And to an extent that's true, but it really comes down to doing the legwork first and doing the research first, and going to my first comment, giving people what they want in front of the right people, because nobody wants to do loads of work and then
it never gets seen.
Exactly, because then it's just really demoralizing, and then you lose interest in it, then you stop doing it, then it's like it just becomes a chore, when really, if you're starting with the end in mind, you can work backwards and say, okay, well, this is their problem, I'm going to go away and create something that solves that problem, then I'm going to go back to them and say, hey, here you go.
Amazing. Perfect.
So my tip, I guess, in short, would be give people what they want.